when the steel mills closed down, a lot of people didn't have that many jobs. So people just started leaving, and the number of people living in Pittsburgh went down. But I think it's slowly starting to creep back up. And so since that's happening, I think more people are starting to come back. Oh, people are coming back to Pittsburgh, so that means I should come back too. I think that's what other people are saying.
There's a lot of things that we can do in order to improve our air quality. And I think that if we're going to settle for the air quality as it is today, then we need to dream bigger.
Because there's really some good people out here that want to help change the world, change Pittsburgh, change Hollywood, but we're not being noticed.
For the future of our kids, I just want my kids to live in a healthy environment and airspace. I feel like global warming is going to negatively impact that.
Personally, I believe that global warming is almost penance that we're paying for our poor management of the globe and our mistreatment of the planet.
My concept of sustainability is being able to just do more than just being able to sustain your lifestyles and being able to go beyond that.
Well, the first step for dealing with any sort of these problems is to acknowledge that you actually have a problem. So in the past, we've had problems with the ozone layer, for example. We actually dealt with that. We changed legislation and we accomplished something.
I just hope that my kids stay here, and I think we plan on it.
Too often I see around me people that are oblivious or say, it's a scam. I think it's important that we educate the children now and the leaders of the future so that we can make the best decisions moving forward.
We've been talking a lot about renewable energy, so in the future I would like Pittsburgh to run sustainably on mostly renewable energy.
I want to know that when I walk out the door that I'm safe.
I think the air quality in Pittsburgh is a concern. We try to live healthy lives, we try to eat well, we try to exercise, but I recognize that by living here, my kids are at a greater risk for heart disease and cancer simply because of the air that they breathe.
I like living in Pittsburgh because you get to go in all these buildings around the world, and it's actually really fun. If they were taller, it would be awesome.
When Pittsburgh gets behind something, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
I guess a priority of mine would be smart planning, looking to the future.
I think that education's really important, so I want to make sure kids have lots of education. I'll be a grown-up soon, and it's going to be really fun.
I want to be an architect or a hardware engineer. So when you're I think that there's not a lot of hardware engineers, African-American hardware engineers in the USA. And I just want to make that little tiny percentage maybe a tiny bit bigger.
I'd like to see us all act with pride. I think if we do that, whether we're leaders, pastors, teachers, students, parents, if we ask ourselves each day, am I acting in a way that can make my children proud, my constituents proud, myself proud, then we will make progress.